One afternoon, a baby penguin sat beside its mother in an aquarium, staring at its reflection in the glassy water. It wiggled its tiny flippers, tilted its head, and frowned at its own body. Something about it didn't quite make sense. Curious, the baby penguin turned to its mother and asked, "Mom, why do we have such short wings if we can't fly?" The mother penguin smiled and said, "Oh, my dear, our wings are not for flying in the sky like other birds. They are perfectly designed for swimming. We use them like flippers to glide through the water with speed and grace." The baby penguin thought for a moment, then asked, "That makes sense, but why is our body covered in such thick feathers?" The mother explained patiently, "Because we are built for cold places. Our feathers keep us warm, and the layer of fat beneath them protects us from freezing water when we swim." The baby nodded, processing the information, but another question popped into its head. "Okay, but what about our webbed feet? They are so awkward to walk on land." The mother chuckled softly. "Our feet may seem clumsy on land, but they help us steer when we swim. In the water, they act like paddles, making us swift and agile." The baby penguin fell silent, piecing everything together. Then, after a long pause, it asked one last question. "Mom, if our wings help us swim, our feathers keep us warm, and our feet make us great in the water, then why are we in an aquarium?" The mother penguin had no answer. She looked at her child, then at the glass walls that surrounded them, and sighed. If we reflect on our lives, we will find that the baby penguin's question is something many of us never stop to ask ourselves. The penguin was designed for the wild Antarctic seas. Every part of its body was built to help it thrive in icy waters, to swim freely, to survive in its natural habitat. But inside the aquarium, none of those strengths truly mattered. This is the reality of life. We are all born with unique talents, skills, and passions. Some people are natural leaders, some are thinkers, some are creators, and some are problem solvers. But having talent alone is not enough. If you are in the wrong place, where your strengths are not valued or used, they become meaningless. Many people go through life feeling unfulfilled, not because they lack talent, but because they are in the wrong environment. They work in jobs they dislike, in careers that do not align with their strengths, simply to survive. They spend years struggling, not realizing that they are like the penguin in the aquarium, built for something greater but stuck in the wrong place. If you want to live a fulfilling life, you need to ask yourself three important questions. What are my strengths? What comes naturally to you? What skills do you have that feel effortless? Am I in the right environment? Are you in a place where your talents are recognized and valued? Does your work allow you to use your strengths effectively? Am I taking action to use my abilities? Are you developing your skills and applying them in a meaningful way? A fish cannot climb a tree, and a bird cannot swim like a fish. No matter how talented you are, if you are in the wrong place, your abilities will feel wasted. But if you find the right environment, place where your strengths matter, you will thrive, grow, and achieve success. So whenever you feel stuck in life, ask yourself, am I using my strengths in the right place? Am I in an environment that allows me to grow? Am I making the most of my abilities? Or am I just existing? Because just like the penguin in the aquarium, if you are in the wrong place, you will always feel like something is missing. But if you find your ocean, place where you truly belong, you will thrive, succeed, and become everything you are meant to be.